Hello. How's it going, everyone? Figured we'd do some Star Citizen tonight, rather than playing this game for a bit. And I have to relocate my mole and all my goodies to do some mining in another system. So we'll be working on that.
So, anyway, what's going on with you?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the Hermes loaded out and then get everything transferred. It's acting like I wasn't wearing a helmet. And then where I'm going to do some mining, I think is an ARC L1. I'm not 100% sure. I got to look it up. Alright. And then because my main base of operation is Levesky, when I typically do have to move to a location, I'm going to do a long mining session there. Looks like my elevator was a little glitched there for some reason. Try to call it down again. Thanks, baby. This thing is so noisy. I might turn the volume down for you guys if it's too noisy. Just let me know. Turn it down some. There you go. Let's do that. I do love this ship, though. This ship is so beautiful. Alright, so we need to get it in line with the elevator. Shut off the engines, because they are noisy. Also disable global chat. Too much chaos going on there. Alright. I'm not sure. I probably should do a cell run too. So let's see how much room we have in the Hermes. I gotta put a bunch of cargo bags or Argo bags in there. And then there is a ton of stuff that I can sell. I think it's standard commodities. Yeah. So we're just gonna drag all these over and bring these bags with us. I try to do all my refining in one spot. So I'd rather shuttle bags and the Hermes over than try to come over with the mole. It's just too much hassle. Let's make sure the turret has power. Does not have power. No, it has power. Okay. It's quite a few bags. Oh no. That's gonna be annoying. Okay, well I guess we're not using this thing. Wonder if the no, the quantum drive wouldn't have been on. Alright, we'll just kind of pick a corner and start chucking them in, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why sometimes the elevator gets kind of glitched. Or a way of fixing it either. And I'll fix them in a minute. I think this is like one side completely filled. That's how many bags I have. So, plus whatever's currently on the mole, so we can come back with about, I think it's about 4 moles worth of stuff that needs to be refined. And grab the first one. Yeah, there we go. Probably making a mess in there. Alright, yeah. Looks like I'm definitely making a mess. Alright, let's see if this thing will work now. Alright. A little bit, I guess. Oh, I didn't mean to push that button. At least it glitches through the bags. Come on. This does make it easier. I love the Hermes. It's my favorite cargo ship by far. I wish they'd put a tractor beam or something on the Hercules. That would make it way more useful to use. But maybe you're supposed to load that with like UTV or something. Come on, you. I didn't even realize there's a little ledge there. Just enough to get a bag stuck. Alright, let's come on. Alright, come on, you can do it. Man, that one's being a pain. Probably would have been easier just to start from the other side here and then try to wedge in that last one. Max lift definitely would be faster for these last couple bags. Man. It's like getting hung up right there on the floor. Mm-hmm. All right, nice. Got that one done. Grab the rest of them. Probably would have materialized the load. I didn't think about checking it. Maybe sometimes you just gotta like move an item or two on the pad for it to start to register it. You can see I can almost attach it right to the cargo grid. If only I had something to stand on here where I could see in there a little better. Alright, only a couple more bags and we're good to go. Yeah, it was close. Alright, I'm not going to nitpick this too much. That was actually pretty dang good. Alright, I got one more box to grab, which is my box of all the mining materials and gadgets and whatnot you could ever want. Maybe I should transfer the laser heads too. Alright, let's go. Okay. Right near the bottom somewhere, so this should be the box. Yeah, that's the box. Alright, take that one. And we'll take the two laser heads. And I don't think I need anything else. I might need to buy a Rieger. So, I hate leaving the ship out, but I think I need to buy a Rieger for this guy. This. So which one's this one? The Hoffit? Hello? Yeah, this is the Hoffit. Just stick that in there somewhere. This is a secondary impact. Or, I'm sorry, helix. If you ever come across a massive rock, you're definitely going to want a helix. And there's three things I need to buy for that, too. So, maybe we'll go and buy it. I want to put, what are they called? They're not Riegers. They might be the Riegers, actually. And I need to fit that big SCU box in here. Move these. Right, just move that to the front. Okay, let me see what's on this. So this is the Hoffit, and it has... Oh. I just want to know what's on it. Probably not going to let me because the ports on the ship are locked. Alright. Get this on the ship, and then I'm going to go and buy three... Oh, gosh. 3 Riegers while we're here. And that's all the preliminary stuff that I need. Go and close this ramp too. And I'll probably just claim the mole when I'm over there. Unload the ship, claim the mole. That should give me enough time to do what I need to do. No, we're going to customs. There we go. Alright, and I hate the way this station's laid out. So we need to go to floor 3, and we're on 1. So I feel like we could just stay here on this one. Alright. Nope, wrong one. Do this every time. Is this 3? Yeah, okay. Let's go to the finery, and we'll buy 3 more of these Reekers. 4 more, actually. They're super expensive, too.
They refrain from approaching the tanks.
Alright, I think it's like RE something. It's either like RE or RIG. Ah, here it is. So we'll buy 4 of these. Okay. And that's it. We'll go pull them out of storage and we'll get our ship in the air and off to... I think I'm going to go to Arc L1. I think that's where I'm going to set up my base of operation. Alright, so we need to go back to O1. There should be 2. Yep, we need to go up 1 more. Alright, that should be 1. Alright, let me move this other secondary person. Go to the large hangar. Alright. I might be able just to grab those and stick them in my bag. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get in the ship and we'll be ready to go. This is a long flight. Better double check and make sure I have plenty of fuel. Okay, let me get my ult. This is one thing I learned about mining. An ult character for the win. And we'll just have him, I guess, sit right here. All right, let's double check our fuel. I could have looked right up there and saw it, but I missed it. Huh. Good thing I checked. All right. We got a refill. And guess we can go ahead and get our systems ready for transport. We don't need that much radar. We'll turn on a little bit of life support. We can turn this off. Turn on our engines. All right, cool. And then okay, so we can go Arc L1, Arc L2, Arc L4, or Hurl L2. I think you know what, we're gonna go to Hurl L2. Faithful Dream Station. Alright. Yeah, you know what? Because it's right outside of Hurston. I think I did a lot of mining outside of Hurl L1. So we're gonna go to Hurl L2. And that's gonna help a lot. Okay. I guess first we need to go to the Stanton Gateway. Alright. Not in the Stanton system. We're not in Pyro. That was the wrong gate. I'll get typing right eventually. So we're in the next system, so this is the one we need. There you go. Our engines are live. Yep. Go ahead and get this thing spooled up and out of here. This is a beautiful ship. It's definitely one of my favorites. All right, 7 gigagramos to go. Let's see where the station thing is at. Or the jump point. Distilled spirits. That's concerning. Is it behind me? Keep meaning to press F4. Where are you at? This is rather annoying. Why can I not find the gateway? Okay, let me just get closer to the station. Maybe I'll spot it. Such a pretty space scene. Yeah, I need to learn how to identify it from the station of which direction the gateway's in. I don't know why I'm not seeing it. Normally it's pretty easy to find. Oh boy. There it is. Jeez. That took a hot minute to find. Alright, so from the top, it is directly, so this kind of points at it, I'm assuming. Yeah, sort of. Alright, let's head over there. I can't believe it was so hard to find. For those that don't know, this little reticule right here with the 3 pens on it is actually where your ship is heading. So because I'm on coupled mode, I can kind of tell it this is where I want my ship to head. So even though my nose is pointed down, I'm actually heading right to that point right there. We're gonna stay right about 500. I feel like anything over the 500 mark, it gets kind of hard to stop, and we're just not traveling far enough to justify it. I'm gonna put that little point right there, right on the middle. That's where I should end up. I'm gonna use my afterburners to actually slow down. Like there's a ship trying to enter there. Or just leaving. Alright, we'll stay at about 200. Then we'll start getting calibrated here in a second. There it is. All right, let's come to a stop. Okay, we're tuning. Tuning complete. We'll activate jump point, and we're just going to let it suck us in. So we're not going to head towards it. Once it's fully open, it'll suck us into it, and that's where I've had the most success, being able to get through these jump points. Still not moving, and here it goes. It's pulling us in. Oh, that is noisy. My gosh. Hopefully this is the end. See if we made it through. Definitely looks like it. Beautiful. Alright, then I just kind of want to pick a system and jump to it. There's L4. Mic L5. Arc L1. We're going to go to Hurl L1. Alright, so we'll just kind of jump here for now. Oh my, come on now. Alright, let's just see if we can pick it. So I believe we said Hurl L2. Okay. We're actually... Yeah, let's get set up at Hurl L2. I'm always torn between Hurl 1 and Hurl 2. Let's go to Hurl 2. We can't see it. Alright, I want to get away from this jump point in case anyone else comes through it and runs into the back of us. Yeah. Now let's try it. Okay. Good little jump. I do need a faster quantum for this ship. We're almost there. Such a long trip. Definitely need a faster quantum drive in this thing. Then, like I said, we're just going to claim the mole, because the mole's actually more of a pain in the butt and slower than this thing. And then we'll have to set our spawn out here, and then we'll be good to head out into the asteroid belt and see what we can find. So I'm looking for some high-level quality stuff. The org that I'm part of needs it to create some armor and weapons or whatever it is they create with it. So basically just trying to fill an order. And I'll be using a number of tools to also help me with that. One of the biggest tools that I'll use is yeah, let's just screen one to open. See if you can see this. Yeah, I'm not sure why I can't see it. But anyways, there's a tool I'll be using to help with identifying the signatures. All right. Let's head over here. Says we're too close. Alright, so let's go ahead and start working our way in. Our decouple mode is off. Okay. We're going to do about 500 in, I think. Yeah, 620. That should be good. We're at 17. 13. Alright. Go ahead and call for our landing pad. See where that's going to be at. Come out of quantum. Fastest way to slow down. Alright, so this is where our put couple mode on. Just trying to get you to come over here now. I have too much momentum. There we go. And our little pip right here is telling us where our ship's going to go. It's finally where we need it. And then we're just going to kind of flip around into this and turn off scanning mode. Ever since they did one of the patches, my throttle has been messed up. We'll put down landing gear. Just come right over here. There we go. Come down a little bit. Turn a little bit. And then we'll just kind of back it up. Oop. I think I bumped it. Let's see where we are. Oh, this is a smaller one. And then we just kind of need to face it a little better. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Alright, we might be able to back it up a little bit more. Okay, now let's go ahead and land her. I forgot to turn off engines. We'll just do it at the engineering station. I'm not sure exactly where engineering is. Go ahead and kill the engines, please. Can I open doors from here? I don't think I can. That'd be too cool to be able to open the doors from here. No, from the engineering station, you might be able to. Okay, no. Doesn't look like it. Alright, our elevator's up. And now we can either use the top one or we can just use this guy. There we go. We'll try it with the top turret. See how that works for us. Let's grab this. Okay. Alright. Changing my gimbal mode too. Let's see if we can get her out. My gimbal mode is very sensitive. There we go. That should be better. Turn down the DBI a little bit. I need to turn my DVI up just a little bit. We're making a mess out there, I know that for sure. Alright, let's go out there and kind of look at our mess. Ah, it's actually not as bad as I thought. Switch gimbal modes. Come on. Yeah, I do wish they would have made it just a hair taller in here. I didn't mean to grab that. I really hope that doesn't start freaking out. We probably just need to go stick this to the thing. Sometimes these things will freak out. Where'd it go? Yeah, just like that. And I don't want to lose it because I don't know if I can get another one over here. The nice thing too is you're kind of invincible while you're using that turret. So things can't like really hit you. Like, you know, see this? I'm like all over myself, went through myself. So that's kind of nice. Like we only got a couple left. And basically what I'm going to do is every time I go out mining and I fill a bag, I'm just going to swap it out for these empty ones. And then at the end of the mining adventure, I'll just take all of them back to Levisky. Uh-oh. Alright, so you see how I'm stuck here? Now if you go up and hit S, it will fix it. Yeah, I don't know why over time the thing kind of gets messed up a little bit. Just want to make sure they're all attached to the grid. Which I think they are. Alright, that one's stuck in here. Good. There we go. Alright, and then this should be the last thing. Okay, I think we're done here. Alright, cool. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to claim the mole. Let's go ahead and do that.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Claim it.
Your insurance claim has
It'll take 4 minutes to get here, so that's way, way easier to deal with. Okay, and let's make sure we can send everything down. Oh, I can't see nothing. Okay, we're good. We did it. What? Maybe not. Now we should be good. And we'll make sure this all transfers into the warehouse. All right, let me go to my alt. And we'll just get him out of the ship. And I need to transfer imprints. All right, make sure it all transferred. There we go. All right, let me get my alt account off the ship. And I need to go and put in the imprints. That's the wrong door. Let me go this way. And he's gonna he's gonna dehydrate to death if I don't get some water in him. I don't see his name tag. That's weird. His name tag disappeared for me. Nope. I didn't make it. Please open the effing elevator door. I don't know, for some reason, oh my gosh, what's going on here? There it is. Is that a totally separate door? I think it is. Alright, take him to the lobby. Take me to the lobby. Alright. Yeah, it looks like we're in 2 separate elevators. Since we're here, should be a place to eat close by. No, I was wrong. Alright. We'll just, will it give us a room? Room 3? Alright, let's see. Room 2 through 5. Room 3. And I know we don't have to do it this way, but this will check our character out and get anything and everything fixed and resolved. Transfer imprint. Okay. And then there you go. Whatever care that we need. Okay. I got to do the other character, so it's going to take me 2 seconds. And then we're going to be ready to head out in the mole and go mining. Alright, so I need to go to room 5. Just... Alright, 5. This guy's losing water fast. It's crazy. Okay. Looks like this one's good to go. Alright. And now we need to head to pulling out the mole. I think I'm just going to go to this big hangar and pull it out there. Why is my water is dropping fast?
But I think a hamster can save the day.
Yep. We'll store this ship. Let it do its thing. Uh-oh. I don't think it's going to get stored. Looks like it's hung up. Doesn't matter. We'll just claim it. It's got such a short claim timer on it. So even if it does completely mess up, it's fine. Uh-oh. There it goes. It's being eaten. That's fine. We'll claim it. Did it get eaten by the floor? That's okay. Maybe we can claim it. It's not really gone. Okay. Yeah, actually it didn't disappear at all, so it's fine. Let's see. The mole. Expedite. Retrieve the mole. Then we have to grab our 8 SCU box. And we'll be good to go. Oh, and our two mining heads. Look at how fast our water's dropping. Good gosh. No, baby, you can have it. Okay. This other person. So I have an alt account. Makes mining so much easier. And we'll go ahead and we'll just sit him inside of the mole. Where's the button? It's that elevator. And the secondary elevator.
Are you looking for a third elevator?
Nah, there's only 2, baby. Okay. I don't want those to go crazy. Alright, grab this box. Ah, don't go crazy. Beautiful.
Hey, you love those little cutie hamsters?
Yeah, they are so cute. Yep. And then we'll slide this forward. Oh, too far forward. There it is. Alright, we'll grab this mining head. I do like to hop it a lot for breaking up rocks, but if the rocks have too high of resistance, then the Klein is much better to use. And then the helix, a double helix system is amazing for breaking massive rocks, especially if they have the Rieger modules. So right here I'm using a Klein, which is amazing for breaking up rocks that are that have really high resistance. But they're like the rocks that have already been fractured. It should be the Klein at least. Pretty sure it is. Alright, let's put on our helmet. Make sure our other guy's got his helmet on. Okay, and we're ready for takeoff. I've done a lot of gold. Done a lot of stuff. Levisky is where I keep all my stuff, and it is just full of materials. Alright, let's do a station call. Get everything fired up. I'll get our power situated. Don't need laser heads. We'll keep this on low. Put everything on the engines for now. We can do everything to shields. Okay. And there's supposedly an asteroid belt around here. I just got to figure out how to get to it. Okay. We're going to figure out how to get to it after I take off and get out. Just asking if you have solo cracked one. Yeah, solo, if you're set up right, you can crack up to about 60,000. It just really depends on the resistance of the rock. But yeah, helix with, oh, and the game's really loud. Helix with, like, 3 surges on it, you should be able to crack about 60k rocks, no problem. Solo. In a mole. I don't know about a prospector. I would expect a prospector to maybe be half as much. Alright. So I want to kind of get away from the station. And then I can decide where this asteroid belt is. Yeah, helix and a saber gadget is really what you need to crack, like the really big rocks. Why am I... Oh, because of my landing gear still down. Okay. There's nothing in front of us. Yeah, there's nothing in front of us, so I'm just going to kind of drift. I'm not 100% sure how to get into this asteroid belt. I wish it would show the asteroid belts. That's Arc L1. What is this? Mining base. So those are just the different mining bases. Let me see, because it's I forgot the name of it, but it's like something F that we're trying to get to. Let's go to resources. All right, how to get. Hold on a second, let me look it up. Star citizen. How to get to, what is that? Lagrange F. Can I search for that? No. Doesn't look like I can search for it. Alright, interesting. So, I don't think it's near the planet. And we left Hurlel too. What is this? Oh, that's just my map thing. Okay. We cancel this route? Okay, I don't think we have a route selected. Yeah, I know there's an Aaron Halo, but that's not where we're trying to head. We're trying to head, it's called Range F. But I've never, it says it's near Hurlel 2, Arc L1, Arc L2, and Arc L4. So I'm just trying to think, okay, if it's supposed to be near here, then how do we jump to it or find it? Pyro. I don't know if we can see it. Next gateway. Mech. Parallel 4. Starting to wonder if it's like just the asteroid belt that's directly outside of it. You see if now that I'm here near it, maybe something else would pop up for it. Or if this is just like the asteroid cluster directly outside of it. Yeah, the Aaron Halo, I think, is actually easier to get into. Okay, I'm not seeing it pop up here. Unless this is the stuff it's talking about. If that's the case, let me look at the signature. We're looking for Hephaestanite. So 4180, 8136. Why don't you let me see these signatures? 1700, 15. Yeah, baby. Not sure what these are. 5100. What is 5100? I don't see it listed. Yeah, interesting. It's not listed. Where's that thing at? That one? Or that one? I mean, I don't like being this close. So where is the asteroid belt? Because we're gonna try to head right into it. Looks like some asteroids in this direction. Alright, so that's scrap. What in the heck is... Well, this is a new area for me. That's gonna take its sweet time. Oh, 20... That's actually what we're looking for. Where's that at? Is that this? No. Let's come to a stop. Let's see if we can find it. $17.90, $17.11. Where's it at? That's funny. That's what I'm looking for and immediately lost it. $15. I think this is it. No, it's 12. Okay. Or 1672. Can't see it. What is 17? I think that was 17. Oh man, I can't see it. Sig numbers are messing up for me. That's no fun. That's tungsten. 19,315. I wonder if this is the asteroid belt that I'm looking for. If this continues to grow. Alright, we're doing 300. This is a thick belt. I don't know if I want to go much faster through it. Cool. That's close. I'm in danger. Make sure this is on a clear route. 1741. That's aluminum. Which we do kind of need aluminum too. 1690 or 900 chrondium. So let's I want to go take a look at this aluminum. See if we can scan for anything else. Forgot coupled mode was on. All right, there we go. Do about maybe 300 towards it. Yeah, we probably need to slow up. Turn coupled mode on. All right, let's see what kind of aluminum we have here. Low grade. Come on, scanner. Low grade. 500s. I'm looking for anything like 750 plus. 700 plus. Yep, also low grade. How unfortunate. 5 rocks and they're all crap. They're big though. Okay, all low grade aluminum. All right, that's scrap. 1161 or 6010. That's going to be tungsten. I don't really know what the secondary is for tungsten. And then we got 387. That's also tungsten. Just the lower amount. Let's go over here and we're going to check out this. I want to see what the secondary is with tungsten. Go ahead. Enter in. The SM or the nav mode, man, whichever it's called, the slower one, it's so slow on the move. $71.10 Terranite. I think we'll go in there and we'll check out that Terranite too. Can't remember if it's on the list of stuff I need to grab. All right. Turn off travel mode. It's the fastest e-brake you can get. All right, what's your secondary? Laranite is the primary or the secondary? Huh. And that one's almost at 600. God, it's crap. All right, what about this one? I do think Laranite's on my list. Crap. Okay. What else we got here? 387. That's also tungsten. 10665. That's Terranite. Go check it out. That's chromium. Don't know if we need that or not. I forgot which one we're going after. Nope. It's just scanning it takes so long. It seems kind of ridiculous. Oh, that one's almost 700. It's a really small rock, though. Okay, not a good one. Kind of want to keep the station behind us. Let me see. It doesn't look like there's anything in that direction. So yeah, what I'm thinking is we're just going to kind of keep the station behind us and then head into this asteroid field. Maybe this is where we're supposed to be heading. I don't know if this asteroid field is what's considered the Lagrange. All right, 1672 is Hephaestanite. That's actually what we're after. So let's come over here. Coming in a little hot. There we go. Here's the rocks. This thing is so slow. Oh, I can't see it. It's either 575. This is a pain in the butt because I can't tell what it is. I think it's 575. Small rock, too. Yeah, it sucks. I can't tell what those. I forgot that this has this bug. So that's 588. Yeah, it's 575. All right, that one's still a small one. All right, last rock. All right, still with quality. Okay. Not sure what the secondary is of this one. Oh, this is aluminum, which is something I do need. There's a big aluminum patch. $25. What did I say? 25 what? 2570? That's a massive aluminum patch. Oh, I have to look into that. Yeah, I overshot that big time. Oh, that's why. Jesus. Had my cruise control on. Yeah, Lumina is one of the resources that I'm trying to gather too, so we'll have to stop at these patches. All right, what was this one? 656. Oh my god, it's so small. $11,000. Man, all of these are so small. Almost 600. That was the one behind it. $624. Okay. I think that's all in this little cluster. All right. Where's that other cluster at? What is it? 17. All right, that's the other aluminum one. Let's go check it out. Where is this patch at? There it is. Man, and Nyx, I swear the rocks are like way bigger. Stop. Uh, 638. What else we got? $753. All right, we'll take that one. It's a small rock. Shouldn't be too hard to take. 4,000. Super small rock. Has 0 resistance and 0 instability. My gosh. This rock might actually be kind of hard to take. Turn on this off. My shield's back. And where are we at? It doesn't actually tell me. See, my laser range is all messed up. 16. So back up to about 21. We'll go a little bit north. I really don't think this rock's going to take much power at all to pop. Such a small rock. I don't... You know what? I may just skip mining any rocks over here. As far as, like, other than the Hephaestanite. Alright, this is my small laser, so... Power on. Make sure our laser's got power. Wow. Shit. Yeah, this laser has power. Alright. This probably isn't going to take much to crack. At least, I guess, with the crack, I'll be able to suck everything right up. No reduced power. Really? I'm gonna have to break all these again? Oh. This one's actually kind of hard just because how small these rocks are. I can't reach that one. That one. And again, this is my weakest laser that I have. The scanning seems to be really slow. Just let it ramp up and then turn off the laser. It bumped into the overcharge. That's funny. Like all 100% inert. Come on, show me the damn thing. It's just a small rock. Just watching the bottom screen to see what it actually sucks up. I don't see any other rocks there. It's all inert. Alright, so I'm not high enough to be able to get to that, so... Why can I not see... So my alt character logged out because I was idle for too long. Let me, Oh, there it is. No, that's not known. Unknown. Where am I? Honestly, just might have to wait and go back and pick them up at the station. I'm not seeing... Yeah, I can't see my game tag. It's funny. Let's go to F2. Man, this game and its bugs are super annoying. Oh no, don't tell me it relogged me all the way back at... I think it did. Oh, I'm definitely going to backspace if that's the case. Yeah, sure as hell. It responded my character at Levisky, even though I changed the imprint. Yeah, I don't like the fact, like, you know, you don't have much time to get kicked out of the game. And then when you do get kicked out of the game, that it doesn't, like, save your point. Like, it should have saved the point in the ship. Alright, let's go. I'm just going to aim this up a lot. There you go. That should do the trick. So this is going to be the last off rock that I get. I'm just going to go straight after the Hephaestanite stuff. These rocks are way too small. I'd much rather get them all in Levisky where the rocks are like 30, 40k. So this is a lot of work for such a small SCU amount. Alright. And then to have to crack such tiny rocks too, this is ridiculous. Like, anything under like 2,000 you shouldn't have to crack, in my opinion. Guess we'll take it. Zero resistance and zero instability. Couldn't ask for a more stable rock, I guess. Alright, let's see if I can get this alt character over to me. Alright, let's do this. Start extracting. Alright, he's gonna have to summon his ship. Claim. 5-minute timer. Safety. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I might not even need an alt character out here. That's a nerd. That's a nerd. Alright. Oh my god, I still have to point my ship up more? That's kind of far away. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do any power. Alright, I gotta get closer to this. It's funny, after like mining outside of Levisky, like these are so unbelievably easy. I'm so used to having a massive rock, 3 surges, and going at the same time, and then trying to fill that into an absolute like feather of a resource. Let's go over here. I can't believe how far these broke apart too. It kind of sucks. Come up a little bit. There we go. Is this a different rock? I think this is a different rock that we just cracked. So much inert material. Yeah, it was. These aren't the same rocks. Whoops. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna straight Hespenite mine from here. This is, unless I happen to stumble across a high quality rock, which I doubt. Oh, great view. All right. There we go. 2,000. 2,000. So scrap. 21,400. I think that's going to be too high. Yeah, 21,400. That's also aluminum, a big aluminum deposit. It's probably where we just came from. 11,16 or 11,6. That's tungsten. All right, 16,900. Rhodium. 711. Terranite. That's tempting. 15,408. Tungsten. 19,35. Also tungsten. Massive tungsten. I think that's the biggest you can get on a signature. 16,900. Another chromium. All right, so I'm thinking we might go check out this Terranite. Which is this one. All right, head that way. Turn off the couple mode. And we'll just take it nice and slow. Okay, let me see. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. Trying to get my ult back to me. Honestly, I might not even need my ult. These rocks are super small and stable. Ah, these rocks are tiny. Give me some big juicy ones. Oh, I'm gonna run into it. Evasive maneuvers. That was close. This Aurora MK2 is actually kind of nice. What my alt character has. That is an adorable little ship. And I think it has LTI on it too. 515, not what we're looking for. Oh, look at this baby rock. 571 on 15K. What I'm looking for. So, that's Terranite, Hephaestanite. I don't really see anything else worth messing around with. 1672. That's Hephaestanite. Is that where I just came from? I think I've already checked that one out. Alright, let's just keep going into the void. Go lay down, baby girl. It is way too early in the morning for you to be awake. Really? You're not gonna tell me what you are? 19350. Uh, 19350. That's tungsten. $19,600. Where's that one even at on the list? Got 19,500. I don't have a 19,600. Not that I can see. Alright, 1935. That's tungsten. 16,900. Chromium. Alright. I'm starting to highlight these now. I was looking at a master list and I really don't need to be doing that. Not seeing anything. Finally got our first hit on something. 10665. Terranite. Let me go look at it. Okay, and in that direction. What's this one? 1714. That's another aluminum deposit, but we're not going to mess around with aluminum. I'd rather get that in outside of Levisky. Alright, let's drop our pip down just a hair there. Okay, so we're heading in the right direction. What are you? 16,900. Chromium. 1161. Tungsten. Oh, another one. Oh, scrap. 2000's easy. It's always scrap. Alright, looks like it's a little south, so we'll move that pip. And the pip I'm talking about is that one right there with the 3 little lines. That's the direction your ship is heading. Okay, we're coming up on these rocks. 3K. What's that one off to the side? Yeah, I don't think it's going to tell me because I'm too close to these rocks. Yeah, we're going to re-engage couple mode here in a second. Couples on. And space break. Alright, let's see what we got here. Give us some goodies. Five. That's actually a good sized rock. 30,000, I think, is what it said. Yeah, 37,000. They were finally getting into the bigger rocks. Maybe had to get away from the station far enough. $636. That's tempting to take. We really want to at least 750. I don't know. What do you think, chat? So we just go ahead and take it. It's 28,000 pounds. 636. Such low grade. All right, let's see. 1548. That's tungsten. Scrap. 1714. Aluminum. What are you? 1161. Tungsten. We're only 80 kilometers from the station. We're going to keep the station to our back. 16,000, that's scrap. 22,000, that's all. That's a big scrap node. What are you? That's also scrap, I think. What are you? Won't tell me. Scrap. Okay. Let's keep the station to our back and we'll just keep heading outward. I'll go in this direction here. Uncouple. Make sure we don't have any rocks. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have any rocks. What are you? 16,900. Chromium. 19,350. Tungsten. 1690. Chromium. 1548. Oh, Hephaestanite. That's what we're going after. Alright, let's hit our couple mode, and then we'll start heading this direction. Wonder if we can lock in on it a little harder. Alright. Looks like we need to go right about there, but I do not want to go into that asteroid. Okay. Looks like a good spot. I do wish there was like some kind of heading at the top of the screen so that I can remember which direction I'm going. These things take so long to scan. Oh god, that's right. You can't see it. $518. I'm 90 kilometers away from the space station. See, I don't think I can set up pip. Trying to get my alt to me. Got him within 10 kilometers. All right, let's see what we got here. Nope. Now give me a few seconds so I can get my ult to me. So he doesn't run into me or any other rocks. That's the worst. Fast. Good God. He's got terrible brakes. Never mind. Helmet check. Yep. Okay. And let's EVA over. This little roar is quick. My gosh. Alright, we'll just jump in the elevator and maybe I don't know if I want to put him in the first turret. I probably should. Because then I can kind of get oh, did I just fall into the ship? That works for me. Because then at least I can like gauge my distance a lot easier and whatnot, but you know, the first turret, I don't know if I want to trust this ult on breaking rocks because it's a different mouse. It's kind of set up in a weird spot. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna lock this in so it doesn't despawn again. All right, let's see what this is. Okay, I can get back to it now. Did I say 660? We might take that one. Let me turn this off so I can move my ship. I think we'll take that one, honestly. Oh, you know where I should put my ult is in the impact seat to collect. That would be smarter. All right, let me see where this one is. 512, garbage. All right, so we'll get set up for this one. 660 isn't great, but it's enough for, you know, my group to at least do something with it. Okay, I'm going to go back to power management. Start engines. I No. We got to have the scanner on at least one. We could take that away from the cooler. Put all the power back into the mining heads. Okay. And then that should be good enough to start. 6. We're probably going to have to use the smallest laser. Make ammo, yeah. I don't really do anything with the crafting or blueprinting. It's just more to try to help out the org with materials and stuff. So at least this stuff here will be probably good enough to make like beginner armor or something like that for some of the people. It's not really worth a whole lot. 700, 750 is really where you want to be minimal, and then the stuff becomes really valuable to players. All right, let's see. The instability is kind of high on this. We'll see how bad this instability is going to be. Actually, this is using a lot more power than I thought it was going to use. Ooh, that instability is gross. It's not really terrible. You know, when you start getting into the thousands, that's where... What happens if I just pop another laser on it? At like 0 power? Yeah, instability becomes more manageable, I guess. Oh, God, that's popping up like crazy. Okay, at least 10% is enough to... Come on. Oh, there it is. There we go. These rocks really like to separate themselves. Ugh, gross. All items would be taken on death. That would be nice. But I also heard they're like trying to do a bunch of stuff to prevent duping because duping was really bad on one of the patches, which is like why the market's super inflated. Nope, wrong mode. I'll go ahead and switch this guy, my alt, into a different laser set. That way, if we come across anything with a lot of inert material, he'll be in the right laser for that. And honestly, we'd be collecting a lot faster with the impact. The impact might not be a bad laser to also add to this too, because it increases resistance. God, man, that instability is nuts. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. They duped it and made a fortune. I really don't know why people dupe in video games. Like, I understand it may be hard, but why play a game if you're just gonna cheat? It's oof. Oh, I may do that. Okay. I'm gonna collect with the other laser because it's faster. Yeah, the impact with 3 modules on it is killer for collecting. Looks like we won't even have to break that rock. 100% inert material. Fun playing 2 characters at one time. The instability on this is a little much. Let me just see what happens if I 0 power and put this laser on it. The instability becomes more manageable. I just don't want a big pop. Little pops are fine. Ooh, that's a big pop. Somewhere right around 30. 28? 29? 30? Alright, beautiful. This one, 100% inert. It broke. Or is it? Yeah, it's a tiny rock. Was that another rock? Is that the second time I've done this? None of these are collectible. All right, let's see what we have. 265. Can't tell what that one is. Yeah, I think I cracked the rock that was next to it. $265. 512. Yeah, that's what I did. I cracked the rock that was next to it. Okay. Let's go look for, and that's 100% inert. Let's go look for something else to mine. All right. Let's turn off the lasers, put all our power back into scanning. I'm pretty sure I scanned these. Let's find out real quick. Yeah, I did. That looks like a rock within a rock. Okay. Let's see what we got. Aluminum. Aluminum again? Or is that just bugged out? Alright, let's just head in this direction and then we'll start picking some stuff up. Scrap. Aluminum. I'm not sure what 2900 is. Let's maybe we can get a deep scan on it and maybe I'll finally know what 2900 is. Come on. What did that say? Hephaestanite? Holy shit. It's gotta be like a mega. Yeah, it's gotta be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rocks. Let's turn off a couple mode. Turn off couple mode. What's the signature on that again? 2900. All right, we'll have to remember that. What's this down here? 16,000. Man, if you want some scrap, this is the place to go. Yeah, look at how many rocks are here. Nice. Hopefully we'll find something juicy. All right, let's see what we got. What is this one? 586. $529. $535. Oh crap. Oh crap. So many beautiful rocks. Okay. None of them are good. $2,000, 16, 1161, 10,000. That's Terranite. We'll go check out some Terranite. $21.45. So aluminum. None of those are what we're looking for. 731. All right. That's what I'm talking about. We'll take 731. Oh, whoops. No, my shields are on. I'm good. Sometimes I forget to take myself out of nap mode. Oh, it's 33,000's the mass on it. So this would be a good one. Ooh, I just hurt the shit out of myself. Don't mind the blood. Okay, we'll see if we can take this one. It has pretty decent resistance, actually. Alright. I gotta turn this off. Turn back all my lasers. Yeah, this dropped the resistance a lot. Let's see. Can we do 31,000 with this? Does this have surge modules on it? Yeah, it does have 2 surges. Alright. This is also kind of... What is it called? So this isn't my... I guess this is a really powerful setup, but it's not the setup that I really want to use. Oh. Like, what's going on here? I forgot I had my Xbox controller locked. Alright. Let's take this up to 100. And then we'll start chipping at it with this one. Now, if I was solo, I would jump out and put on a saber and then surge this one till it popped. But since I have an ult here... Wow. We're at 100%. Alright, let's go to... I don't really want to use my surge modules. So, I want to do a different laser setup. Let me see if I have that laser in the back of my ship. Come on. Climb on up. Oh my god, come on now. I'm going to be defeated by the ladder. There we go. Ah, you know what I forgot to do? Unlock all ports. Alright, all ports are unlocked. Alright, so that helix laser setup that I have is second most powerful. I think... Yeah, see, this one doesn't have any Riegers on it. I think this is the one I lost last round. I got enough Riegers on my pocket. Helmet check real quick. Alright. Let's go downstairs. We're going to swap that laser out for the most powerful laser that you can have without surge modules. And I think that should be enough to break it. I'm actually not sure why that laser setup is on it. like this laser's taking some damage too. I wonder if damaged lasers produce less power. I would think they would. Is there gravity here? I don't know where the other head just went off to. Where did they go? Did it just disappear into the void? There it is. I feel like... Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like there's gravity here. There shouldn't be. I don't know. Can we stick this in the bottom of the ship from here so it'll stop disappearing on us? There it goes. Alright. I'm just going to drop the Riegers off. What is this? Surge module. Take that off. Drop that. What is going on? Okay. Face the laser. And we're going to try 3 Riegers on it. So let's drop item. There we go. And I would be very, very shocked if we're not able to break the rock easily with this. I might have to switch over to the Hoffet instead of the impact, because the impact increases resistance. Alright. Yeah, this laser looks pretty damaged, isn't it? I think when they're damaged, they like... Oh my gosh. I actually haven't tried repairing them with the tool. Maybe if I put that one back on, I'll do that. And the thing is, I don't want to waste surge modules or deal with surge modules if I don't have to. So, I think after we break this one, I'll feed my characters. Okay. Make sure we got this one powered on. All right, let's see what happens if I just go to like... Ooh, look at that little tiny baby window. Ha! See? We're starting to... We got a little bit in the green just from switching out our head. Is that the sweet spot right there? There it is. It's like right about there. Okay. We're just going to double up our lasers now. Okay, so that's at 100%. Is it? Yeah, it's at 100%. All right. It's a really small window. All right, so we're able to do it with this setup, but let's go ahead and... Oh, that was the wrong guy. I'm going to go ahead and switch this guy over to the Hoffet, and then you'll kind of see the difference. I don't remember if the impact increases in stability or not. That gives us a tiny little baby window. And let's see. Put this one on it. Yeah, it gives us a much better window. A little too much love there. We're just going to ease it in. And stability is making it climb little by little. There we go. So this laser's probably definitely going to be too powerful to do anything else. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and switch these guys around. God. The instability is... Might be able to do this one by myself. Oof. think we'll just put the other laser, just let it tap this one. That should help with the instability. And give me a little more juice to play with. Might do the same with this one, just because the instability is so high. Put a nose turret on it. It's one thing people don't understand with the mole too is when you double up lasers, it really helps with instability and resistance. $6,400 will do the same thing. Just double tap it with 2 lasers. All right. Looks like my character's really thirsty. Yeah, let's get somewhere safe and we'll pop our helmet off and get a drink. Am I bugged? I think I'm bugged. There it goes. All right. I think that was the only rock here worth getting. Hmm, 664. That is kind of tempting to get. But I think we got enough of the other stuff that we're fine there. Not sure what that is. That was like 1285, wasn't it? Aluminum. Okay. Terranite. Guess we'll go after the Terranite. Man, I kind of want to get further from the station. Alright, let's go in this direction. Right, uncouple mode. I don't see any rocks dead ahead. We should be good at 300. That's tungsten. Hespenite. That's what we're after. Okay. But I can't see the rocks. There they are. Glad I did a helmet check. Almost got a full mole. A little bit more to go. Got one, I think one last rock to break. Maybe two. This big one's on the way. It's all inert material. God, these rocks are so small. Can't see the rock behind this one. Do we overcharge it and make it pop? Tempted to. There's one little rock behind this one. I don't know if I'll be able to get it or not. It's really small. So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it with that laser. Might be able just to make this one pop. I'll just overcharge it. The way it'll disappear. There we go. Now I can see this rock. Whew. That shot up fast. $77 SCU. I don't think that's too bad. Didn't find anything in the 800s, but a couple in the 700s. I think that's everything here collected. All right, we're 81 SCU, so I guess we'll try to find another one. Oh, please go up the stairs. Interesting. I just realized when I'm running around my ship, I have coordinates at the top of it. But the moment I get in my seat, my coordinates are gone. Yeah, we've already scanned all these. Didn't mean to do that. So that's Terranite. Man. Should I go check out that Terranite? Wonder if I already scanned this. Guess we'll find out pretty quick. 664. I don't know if I want to break this one. Hmm. I feel like I'm getting out of the asteroid belt. So maybe head in this direction? Where's the station at? The real question. I think we were at Hurl L2, right? So we are 200K away from it. And I'm thinking we'll go in this direction. Yeah, that should be a clear route. 1584 tungsten. Guess since I accidentally stopped, we'll check out this aluminum. Oh, almost 800 on this little one. Too bad it's tiny. Such a small rock. I think I'm gonna use the Hofstedt to crack this one. I think it's too small to use my main laser. All broken into these tiny sections. Hmm. I cooked it. God, YouTube is just full of AI ads now. It's crazy. Oh, is that it? Well, storage is full. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going up at all. Well, fiddlesticks. Hmm. Was it Hurl 1 or Hurl 2 where I took all my bags? I would imagine it's Hurl 1. an audio bug. I forgot to turn off my engines. It's super annoying when you get this audio bug. It's crazy how much has been invested in this game and there's still so many bugs. Then we're going to strip the pods and store them. Because I ain't about to fly to Levisky to refine all this stuff. Hopefully I can get far enough away that this audio bug goes away. So I like to keep all my stuff in one spot. And for me, my home area right now is Levisky. So that means that's where I want to do all my refining. But to fly them all the way out there takes forever. And you may have to stop for quantum fuel. I think you can make it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can make it without having to stop for quantum fuel. This one says it was only 83% full. You jerks. I think I might take a small intermission. And I do not like to leave anything on the ship. It's too easy for it to get bugged out. That laser is not playing nice. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've drawn up the ship and it's just purple. There we go. Considering the audio bug it has right now. Also makes sense. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to send this down. Silly me. And yeah, this is where all my other stuff is. Okay, beautiful. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna take a break for a while. If you want to see more stuff, make sure you subscribe or whatever it is so you get a notification when I'm on next. But